Yo guys, what is going on? Savage here. Today we're going to be covering another solo viewer submitted gameplay. Now in this gameplay, we're going to break down and analyze everything that the player is doing right and everything that they're doing wrong. And we're going to also analyze the enemies and what they're doing wrong and what they're doing right. I'm going to be trying my best to focus on map rotation and circle rotations. I believe that that's players' biggest problem, honestly. Shooting enemies just gets better with time and practice, and you can just learn that yourself. But when it comes to navigating the map and circle rotations, I believe that's people's greatest struggle. But guys, before we get into the video, if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel, join the wolf pack today. Also, leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 700 likes. And guys, again, thank you guys for the support on the channel, man. I'm loving the fact that you guys are loving this series, and I look forward to this series for years to come. And guys, even though season 5 is approaching us and approaching us quickly, I think it's next week, these tactics will still be the same. The tactics will always be the same throughout the entirety of Warzone. Now, if they add a new map, that'll change some different rotations and different methods like that, and we'll cover it when the time comes. But guys, without further ado, let's dive into the gameplay. All right, so right off the dump, he is scanning the map, trying to figure out where to go. I love this. A lot of people don't do this. They waste too much time. You want to go ahead as soon as you get in the plane and discover where you want to go. What objectives you want to do? Where's the hot drop going to be? Where do you want to land? How do you want to play the game? Do you want to play aggressive? Do you want to play slow? Do you want to play for a kill race? Do you want to play for a slow win? Completely up to you. This choice is yours, but make that decision before the plane enters the playing field. Now, we are flying over downtown. This is exactly where we're going to go. I'm not sure exactly what his destination is. I'm going to assume bank. Bank is a great spot to get money, guys. Very, very underutilized spot. We actually have been coming here mid-game and finding that it's not even looted. It's very odd that people kind of stop dropping here. But if you guys want to get money fast, bank is probably your best building to go to. There's an underground vault you can get some cash in. There's cash laying around this place like none other. It's a great spot. All right, look, you're using the heartbeat. That's fine, but you're in the middle of the open, right? If there was a player that was anywhere near you, to the right, to your left, in front of you, behind you, you would have had no cover at all. You're in the middle of the courtyard, so to speak. I don't know if he's on the outside of the building. He might be on the outside of the building. Now, look, you have one RPG, which is awesome, right? But if you don't get a direct impact, you're going to need another gun. Unfortunately, I believe all you have is a pistol, if I'm not mistaken. So go ahead and stop heartbeating. You want the heartbeat, you want to do 1 or 2 scans. You've done about 10. Again, this is a newer player thing. This isn't anything against you. This is just habit, man. Again, we want to play the game. We don't want to get snuck up on. But there's a difference between utilizing the heartbeat sensor and abusing the heartbeat sensor. If this thing ran off AA batteries, you would have drained it already. Go ahead and start trying to get some cash. Go ahead and start getting some weapons. Go ahead and start playing the game. This guy clearly doesn't want to mess with you. And even if he did, again, don't rely on the heartbeat sensor. Just like in the video we did a few days ago, the heartbeat sensor got that player killed. You don't want to get caught out with the heartbeat sensor. I feel like you feel a lot of things right now, to be honest. And again, nothing against you. I'm glad we're reviewing this gameplay because a lot of people play like this. But it's just something you need to avoid. All right, so just fun fact, and this just comes to weapon knowledge. You drop the MP7 to hold the RPG and the rocket launcher. So you now have 2 weapons that utilize the same ammo. So now if you were, let's say, to get in a close range fight or even a long range fight, you would have nothing to protect yourself. If a guy got really close in your face, you would not only kill him, but you would kill yourself as well. 2, if you get shot at long range, you really can't do anything but spam this and pray to God it scares the guy away. So now you're utilizing, well, really no guns. The grenade launcher isn't a terrible gun, but it's just not a gun to use in Warzone. It's a nice, fun gun to suppress somebody real quick and then get rid of. It's not an everyday weapon. So I do like the fact you're trying to hawk down the enemy. And just like that, that's exactly what happened. I believe there's 2 gameplays in this, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the next one. I'll see you in the next gameplay. All right, here we have Frank again going to a flag objective, I believe. He's changing up a bit. Instead of going to bank, he wants to start off on the objective. Again, if you're a newer player, guys, now I'm going to see in the comments, people be like, stop teaching them to play passive, teach them to play aggressive. But look, when you're training somebody who's brand new to the game, I don't know if Frank's brand new, but I'm assuming a lot of the viewers are brand new to Battle Royales and Call of Duty as well. But when you're training someone to get good and get aggressive, you can't just start off balls to the wall and tell people to go for kills and hunt people down and take vehicles and get your shots and things like that. No. What do you got to teach them to do? Baby steps. Baby steps. So baby step number 1, grab an objective first and foremost, right? Get your money fast, get position, and then once you have your loadout stashed, then you can start hunting down kills. We'll have videos where I teach you guys how to fully just be aggressive and send full balls to the wall. But most of our videos, again, this is a tutorial channel. So most of our videos is going to be teaching you guys how to play from all the way from newbie beginner baby boys all the way up to veteran aces, right? I want to teach everybody tactics. Tactics is a very underutilized thing in this game, and I believe this game requires a lot of tactics, a lot of strategy. Granted, if you're really good at gunplay and you're really good at multiplayer, if you can just jump in here and slay out, do you, boo, do you. All right, again, if you're going to sit in windows, guys, remember, back away from the window. You don't want to make it easy for an enemy to shoot you. People will see you less if you're backed away from the window, because if they scan quickly, they won't see your face. If you're sitting back, they won't be able to... All right, good shots with the M13. Good tap fire, too. That's something people don't do. When people see an enemy, they usually hold down the trigger and spray. Granted, if you get really good with control and recoil, you can hold down the trigger and spray. That's what I do. But when it comes to anything at super long range, or if you can't control the recoil, feel free to tap it. These guns are powerful enough where you can tap fire the hell out of an enemy to death, especially at range. All right, so as from a bounty perspective, from a money perspective, we have $1,500 in M13. We're fully stocked up on M13 ammo. His game just skipped to the death. Not really sure what happened there, but he killed him for sure. He killed him. But now we have $5,900. He could do a couple things. He could grab the King bounty, sit on a rooftop. I don't recommend camping. I never want to recommend camping. But if you need money and you need it quick, just sit somewhere for 3 minutes or drive around for 3 minutes and get your money. That is a strategy that you can utilize. Or you can grab the bounty, which is what I would do, and go for kills. Fortunately, there's a guy right here who looks like he's going to get the most wanted bounty. Now, you could bait the most wanted bounty. You could get him to pick it up first, and then you'll get the reward for killing him. Or you can just kill him and go ahead and get your stuff anyway. Now, laying in bushes, guys, you got to stop laying in bushes. You've got to stop. This isn't PUBG. This isn't Fortnite. This isn't Blackout. You can't lay in bushes and survive. If you guys are laying in bushes and it's working out, stop. To a vehicle in front of them, great C4 throw, a little... All right, his video's skipping around. Guys, when you submit the gameplay to me, if you don't mind, send me the full clip so that I can speak between different events happening. Every time it skips, I gotta pause the video, we gotta talk. So the C4, when you're throwing C4, you want to look up and then quickly look down. You don't just want to look up and then guess when to hit it. You hit the C4 at the right time, but again, you want to see it. It's like football. When you throw a football, you got to keep your eye on the target. When you throw your C4, try to keep your eye on the target as well. Granted, you're trying to get some elevation. You want to look up and throw it, but as soon as you throw it, look down and then pull the trigger when it's possible. All right, now he's got his MP5, and he's going for, I don't know, buy station. He's got 10 grand, so I'm assuming he's going to buy a self-res. I'm assuming he's going to buy a UAV. That's kind of the 1-2 punch combo that you want to rock. Spots the guy stay on the roof. He still has his stock M13. Maybe... Did he never get his loadout stash? The video skipped around, so I assumed he got his loadout stash, but I guess he didn't. I guess he, Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, so in this situation here, you're now pinched, technically, right? There's a guy on one side of the building. There's a guy on top of the roof shooting at you. You need to get out quickly. Your best bet is to quickly put shots on the enemy on the roof and sprint out of there. The longer you sit behind the containers, the better chance the enemy has, both of them, to make an outplay or come and 2v1 you, essentially. So bail out of the fight. There's no shame in running from fights where you're out positioned. That position right there, you were out positioned. Throw up UAV. Unfortunately, everyone around here has ghost, except for the two guys across the ravine to the southeast, which is over there by prison. They're the only ones that don't. Also, guys, pay attention to your big map. The past few reviews that I've done, we really haven't seen you guys utilizing the main map. Pull up the main map and start pre-planning your moves, guys. This is essential. All these times that you sit there and you go back and forth and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do, and you circle around buildings, you end up going back to the same spot. Not just you, but the other videos I've been spectating as well. All those times you're sitting there kind of just wondering what to do. You could already have pre-planned in your head based off what the circle is rotating it to, based off the landmarks, based off different objectives, based on different little dots that pop up from people shooting, things like that. Like, you need to go ahead and pre-plan every move at every given second. That way, when you're finished with something, you already got something else to go to. You don't waste any time. Wasted time in this game is a kill killer. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It kills the ability to get kills. Makes it a lot harder for you to drop like high kill games. You're winning a lot of games and you're just not able to drop a bunch of double-digit kill games consistently. Probably because you're wasting a lot of time. If you're able to win this game pretty decent amount of times, and you have skill, you just have to speed up that skill. You have to make that skill worth a shit. So right here, I'm not really sure what he's looking at. He keeps looking at these two windows right here. I'm pointing at the monitor like you can see it. I'm sorry. He keeps looking at these two windows. Look, when you're scanning a building, I'm sure his eyes aren't, but his crosshair his. So you got to pretend when you're playing the game, pretend this crosshair is your eyeball. Whatever you're looking at, put your crosshair on it. Granted, if you're looking at your mini map, your ammo count, things like that, don't do that. Or if you're scanning the area real quick, you don't need to do that. But if you're like walking up to a building, you think there's an enemy about to pop out of a head glitch or about to walk out of the doorway, aim your crosshair to whatever you're looking at. All right, 1 scan, that's all, okay? Or 2 scans, that's it. 3 scans, 4 scans, no more. That's it. You're cut off. Your battery's dead, right? All right, we grab the bounty objective, and there's a bounty that's pretty damn near him. So I would go ahead and instantly push this guy. Actually, judging by his map, I would go ahead and get the high ground of this building and shoot down on him. So if he were to get at the top of the building, he would have a great position to shoot down on the enemy. Instead, if this enemy ends up walking either out right here or head glitching back here, he's in the open. He doesn't have any cover. He's got to step backwards to get behind the wall. And if he drops shots, he still can get shot in the face. So you got to always maintain cover. This guy looks like he's pushing. This guy, according to the map, looks like he knows what's up. So he's going to be alerted for sure. Okay, he comes in the street. Oh, whoa. I remember solos. Go ahead and get the execute. See, if that guy would have been if that guy would have hit 2 more shots, Frank would have died. So remember, guys, when you're contesting an enemy, try to keep your body near cover. Now, you are next to a wall. However, when you're next to something, think to yourself, if I get shot where I'm at right now, can I get to cover safely and quickly? And when I say quickly, I mean within a split second, not like, oh yeah, let me turn around and walk 2 feet and then turn again and then mount. No. I mean, can you sidestep behind cover? Can you back up behind cover? Can you just take 1 step behind cover? I'm talking about intermediate steps, like a king on a chessboard. 1 move is all you got. That's it. Can you get to safety? All right, so this circle is very interesting. I'm actually glad we have a circle like this so we can really focus on in-game rotation with this circle. So we have a vehicle that's driving by. I really wouldn't worry about the vehicle right now. If he comes close to you, then fuck with it. But I would worry about rotation more than anything right now. Okay, you got 2 vehicles. So from this circle, where would you go, Savage? I mean, I think the most ideal spot would be prison, of course, right? But you can't get there. It's not going to be possible. Many reasons. 1, people are already there. 2, you've got to go out in the huge open and hopefully not get shot from people that are already there or people rotating in. And 3, there's just not enough time. You don't have enough time to go all the way around this area, go up the street, go up the ridge, go in through the entrance and then get in, or even go in through the bottom. There's just not enough time before the circle's going to rotate. And judging by the way the circle's rotating, a complete south ending, it's probably going to jump out in this area, I would imagine. Now, again, in circles like this, where there's basically nothing, it's just a vast wasteland, don't worry about flags. This flag, don't worry about it. I love flags to death, but in certain situations, do not do it. Honestly, in this situation, I wouldn't go for any objectives. Fuck them all. No bounties, nothing like that. This is kind of an opening where you play somewhat passive-aggressive. You want to play aggressive and push targets, but you don't want to put yourself in situations where you can get popped in the dome by pushing a target, if that makes sense. And hopefully his gameplay will kind of help me reiterate what I'm trying to say. So where would I go? Yeah, you're in a bad position, brother. I hate to tell you, you really are in a bad position. So there's a vehicle there that's not a spawn. There's a vehicle there that's not a spawn. So you can assume that there's 2 enemies there at least, right? You have 16 players remaining, 15 enemies. You can count for 2, 3, and then of course this car that we saw driving earlier, 4. So going over here is a no-go because there's already a lot of people, plus there's prison people, right? But with that being said, you need to play it somewhat quickly and slow. Don't play the edge of the circle because you don't want to get in a fight with the gas to your back, but you don't want to just go full balls to the wall and push every compound you see. Oh no, you hate to see it, brother. Yeah, I hate to see it, dude. Remember, always watch the mini-map because if this guy hops up the car, which he just did, he may have died because the gas hit him. But I don't know. He should have got his health back in time. So be on alert. There's probably a guy over here. It might be him. It's very questionable. He might have died. He might have not. Who knows? Keep your eye on that angle. There he goes, right there. Actually, I think that's a different target. Dude looked like he was wearing a shroud, not... Nope, that's him. God damn, he popped his armor quick. Boy, yeah. All right, so pay attention to mini-map. Look what we got here. We got a cluster strike being shot at a guy on this little building, right? No, it's a crane. Yeah, he's on the crane. And the video skipped again. Again, guys, please, if you send me videos, please make sure you don't clip anything out. All right, the video skipped again, but I did realize that Xbox can only record 10 minutes at a time. That might be what's happening in this video. I'm not 100% sure. Yo, that vehicle skin's bomb. Where the hell did you get that? All right, like I said, you were in a bad position. You got in a vehicle to get a better position. This is kind of when you don't want to be center circle, right? Ooh, this is when you want to be on the edge. Granted, you're trying to run someone over right now. Oh, you're taking RPG shots from another target. You have an SMG. Oh no. You disabled the vehicle. He's forced to get out. Very nice shots. Very nice shots. As I was saying before, in this circle, in this small circle, you want to play the edge. You want to play against the gas in this small circle because if you get centered like you are right now, you being centered like this, if there's anybody back here, they're gonna have an angle on you. You're visible 360 degrees. You have a little bit of rock, but again, if someone comes up behind you, someone pushes you from the front, from this area over here, you're in a world of shit. God forbid they do it at the same time. There's still 5 enemies remaining. There's a good chance you could get third partied. There's a chance you might not. I don't hate the play. Just know it's a dangerous play. I would probably be sitting here as well, honestly, but I at least would have cleared out this area first. Granted, the video did skip. You might have already cleared it out. You might have already scanned it. There might not be anybody here. I don't know, but I'm going to assume you didn't scan this area, and that's what makes me nervous. If you did check this area, then yes, this is the best spot because you do have a ridge right here and a rock. All you have to worry about is someone pushing you, and just utilize your sound for that, right? So in this position right here, look, play aggressive if you want, but if you don't want to play aggressive, just wait for people to start shooting each other and then peek up and shoot them, right? Third party. Be the third partier. If you're trying to solidify your first win or you're trying to solidify any wins because they're so hard to come by, there's nothing wrong with playing like this. I personally wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to go aggro, if you're trying to get a bunch of kills. But again, if you're trying to just go for the wins, no matter what happens, this would be a good strategy. Play slow, play passive, wait for people to come towards you, and then push them. All right, so this right here, very, very awkward situation as well. He didn't see you. He didn't see you at all. So I wouldn't have shot. I would have waited for him to get closer out of cover, right? He's got a hell of a ridge. I knew he had a hell of a ridge, so I wouldn't have shot at him because of the ridge, right? I would have waited for him to actually step out of the ridge and run in the open and then started shooting at him. Guys, don't shoot at an enemy unless you know for 100% fact you can get the kill. I always try to say that to you guys, and again, this is a perfect example. Did somebody else kill him? Did they trade? Did I miss something? But not only that, when he did shoot at him and didn't kill him, you revealed your position to the last 2 guys that are in the map, or the last guy that's in the map. I don't know who's killing these guys. Are they backing out? Where are they going? I don't know what's happening. Someone help me. All right, very nice. GG. I think this video is titled his first win too. Let me. Yes, Warzone first solo win. Yo, look, my dude. Congratulations on your first win, first and foremost. That's awesome, brother. And like I said, the way he was playing at the end, guys, I'm not against it. If you're trying to go for the win, no matter what, if you don't care about getting high kills, that's a good strategy to do. I don't know if you're trying to focus on increasing your kills. I don't know if you're trying to focus on increasing your wins. Great plays. Look, you know, we joked about the heartbeat sensor a little bit, and the only reason I kind of laughed about it is because it literally just made another video about heartbeat sensor literally like 20 minutes ago. So it's still fresh in my head. Try not to utilize the heartbeat sensor as much. I think that's like my biggest thing. When it comes to movement, accuracy, shooting, and deciding what targets to shoot, that just all comes naturally and with a lot of practice. So I'm not really going to harp on anything like that. As far as getting yourself safe in position using a vehicle, especially a Big Bertha, great move on your part. Again, I was a little sketched out about that back end because I felt like it wasn't checked, and sure enough, there was a guy back there. I would have probably played a little slow, but it did work out and got the win. So hell yeah, dude, congratulations again. Look, guys, I really hope this video helped enlighten you on different situations. Again, we're going to be doing this until the end of Warzone because there's so many different circles, there's so many different variables, there's so many different positions and weapons, and just things change all the time. So we're going to cover every particular situation we can. But guys, again, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on the video. Let's get to 700 likes and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, guys, good luck in Warzone. Yo, guys, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you check out some of these videos over here. Some more tips and tricks videos for you. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the channel. Guys, y'all have a good one and good luck in Warzone.